Hi, beautiful Capricorns. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so very much, Capricorn, for all your views, your likes, and your subscriptions. And welcome to all you new subscribers. It is always a pleasure, Capricorn. Know that. Let's find out. I'm pulling on the Moonologies today, guys. Capricorn energy. What does Capricorn need to see, know, or hear, Spirit? Capricorn energy. Capricorn. Ooh. The end of a tough cycle approaches in your own sign. Work through your fears. Look at the big picture. It's a time for healing. Hold your vision. Balance spirituality and practicality. Be practical about your visions. Be practical about your healings. It's almost like you've been through this tough cycle, but it's ending, it's nearing. So work through your fears. Show the world the real you. Maybe some of you are like worrying about your visions, and Spirit is telling you balance your spirituality and your practicality. Hold your vision and show the world the real you. Don't be afraid to pursue your visions. Get a practical plan. Maybe someone is, maybe you're nervous. Maybe you're trying to fear. Maybe you're afraid to show the world the real you. Spirit is saying, go for it. You've been through a tough cycle, and a cycle can last, on average 7 to 10 years or way longer, depending how many of those cycles that you've been through. But a tough period is ending. Think it through. Shine, show the world the real you. See the bigger picture clarified by see the bigger picture. Keep your heart open and take inspired action. Be humble. Leave the past behind. So somebody may be afraid, Capricorn. It might not even be your energy. Someone is needing to see the big picture, face their fears, be their real selves. Their fears are holding them back from being who they truly are. So they're being humbled. It's like having to admit, that they were wrong, or that they've made the wrong decision. But they're getting the big picture. I'm feeling it's more someone around you's energy. It could involve you, Capricorn, but I more sense it's someone who you may be dealing with or have dealt with. You're both light beings, and you're meant to shine. Part of a soul tree, a soul family. You've been called by name. You have a soul name in this tree of life. And there is soul love here. So they made the wrong decision. They varied off their path. And now they are visualizing you, and they have been humbled somehow. Maybe they were egotistical. Maybe they made the wrong choices. But this is soul family. Capricorn energy. So it's like this person is seeing the big picture. I think they were afraid to shine. I think that they were afraid to show the world who they truly are. Maybe it's like they were afraid to admit that they were spiritual and thought that they needed to be more practical. This person was called by name to be part of this soul family, this soul tribe, this soul plan, but they varied from it. And now they're seeing the big picture, and they're being brought into humbleness. They allowed mistrust. This is soul. They didn't trust the soul plan. They didn't trust their soul calling. This is part of a soul tribe, a soul family. They were called. They were afraid. They felt insecure. They were dealing with a temperance angel, and I think this person felt insecure. I think that they saw this person as someone they could celebrate with, someone who was very solid and grounded. 1111. But I think they were afraid. I think they were insecure. They loved this person. And they needed to put the work in. But they were afraid. Afraid. Insecure. Compared to this Empress energy, they felt like a page. Maybe because a past. They want a new beginning. This is their soul family. And maybe they're trying to visualize or manifest communication. Oh, so they listened to someone else who put fear in them, manipulated them into ending something, and now they regret it. They lost their star. They lost their way. They allowed someone else to project their insecurities, their fears, their doubts onto this person, which caused them to end a cycle with you, caused them to choose a different direction, and now they've been betrayed. Could be rumors, too afraid of what people would say, rumors, gossip, that somebody deliberately did this to block this connection. It's all a plan. So this is, I don't know what this person did. They could have been drinking and driving. They might have to be going to court. They might have to be facing legal ramifications. I don't know. Your confidence, see? There could be some kind of injury here. Legal issues. Somebody could have been hurt while they were drinking and driving and are going to court. Somebody here may have got injured, or it's feeling like some kind of financial loss. Whoa. Ooh. Somebody is angry about, somebody could have been trying to, they've been humbled. I don't know if they've been drinking and driving, got arrested, facing legal charges, facing lawyers, bankruptcy, repossession of items. I don't know. They're angry. They could have got arrested. They could have resisted arrest. I don't know, but they're going to court. Mm. Mm. So somebody could have gone spying on someone spiritual, and they could be religious. You know what I mean? Maybe this person is someone they were talking to, spying on someone in the spotlight, someone who's spiritual. You could be a tarot card reader or into spiritualism, and they could be very religious and practical. And someone else spoke out against this Empress. They're watching you change your world. They're watching, this is destiny. This is your destiny. It's your path that's bringing you this abundance. So some of you actually are tarot card readers or are spiritual, and your spirituality is bringing you in abundance and blessings. You could have started a new career. You could have been doing this for a living, and someone else was gossiping about you. They're being humbled. Yeah, they didn't see that this was a gift, and it's also their gift. They're light beings, and it's like they refuse. Oh, jeez. I'm religious. I don't believe in spiritualism. I don't believe in this. Yeah, it's their soul calling. So this person turned their back on what the universe was offering them, because they didn't want to face judgment. They were trying to avoid judgment because they were in their ego. They were giving to two, paying maybe a family situation, and now they've been hurt. They hurt you because of what family or these people were saying about your spiritualism, about you. Oh, you know, we're religious. We don't believe in that. They're spiritual. Now this person could have ghosted you, but they hurt themselves because this is their soul plan. They're a light being, same as you are. Well, yeah. This is fighting and arguing. This is competition. This is waging war. Dissension. Dissension amongst family. Friends. Could have put you in a competition. Cared more what their friends thought or other people thought, and you walked away. Friends. Jealousy. Now this person is stressed out. Thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing, not knowing what to do. Unstable, going through a tower. They tried to avoid a tower, sneak away from a tower. So they just like bolted. Snuck away. King and Queen of Wands. It's his soul tribe. They didn't trust, see? Now it's like, they headed toward a karmic. They left their soul partner. Look at these two looking at each other. They're sneaking around with a karmic. That's why there's injustice here. Soulmate, who is genuine. That's why they're heavily burdened. They're being humbled. Burdened by maybe a baby mama energy. They're going through a breakup with another lover. Someone what? It's going to end something. Consequences. Visualizing. Visualizing a victory with their soulmate. visualization. They may have chose something that they visualized was going to give them happiness, or by selecting another lover that they would be more respected or something like that. This person was an attention seeker. This person liked to think that they have many options. They were living in a fantasy. They've been humbled, and they're ending something with another lover, and they're visualizing a victory with their soulmate. Honor, respect. So what they did was pursue something that might have visually got them more attention, but their soul is longing for their empress. But they've had to be humbled because they definitely were in their ego. A tough cycle. They could have been embarrassed by your spirituality. Could have embarrassed them. People could have called you crazy. People could have, that's common amongst spiritual people. This person believed it. Didn't want people talking about them. Didn't, wanted to look popular. But yeah, they're a spirit being. They're a light being. They were denying their own life purpose. They were called by name to bring light into the world. Spiritualism. So they may have denied the universe of their own purpose. They could have said, I'm too afraid to be spiritual. I'm too afraid to tell people the visions that I'm seeing, and I'm too afraid to tell people that I'm spiritual, that I'm a light being, that I've been called, that I have a calling. They try to hide from it, but they're being humbled. They may have participated in calling this spiritual person down just to fit in with their friends and family and people that were talking against this spiritual person. They've been humbled. They're a light worker. They've been called, they've been chosen to be a light being, and they were denying their own purpose. And they're being called now to shine. Don't be afraid. See the big picture. Keep your heart open. Take action. Be humble. Everyone makes mistakes. Especially if you've been raised up with practicality, and those things don't exist, and we don't talk about those things, and religious doctrines instilled in people's minds. Let the past go and step into the new reality. This person knew that they were called for a higher mission. They knew that they had a higher calling, but they didn't want to show that because of fear of judgment. They're a visionary. They have visions. But we're afraid to shine and show the world their true selves because of fear of judgment. What will people say? They judge their spiritual partner because of that. Their belief system. What will people say? Oh my God. What will people say? And I think the spiritual person here has shown this person the way by not fearing what people thought of them. That's an interesting read. So it wasn't you. It was that this person was insecure, afraid of what people would say about them if they were to be spiritual and share their visions and share their message. They thought people would judge them, call them crazy. Maybe they participated, you know, that Judas spirit. I don't know that person, denying you and everything, you know. The end of a tough cycle approaches. They're working through their fears, looking at the big picture. It's time for healing. Hold your vision. This person has a vision. And there is no reason, Spirit is saying, that you can't balance spirituality and practicality at the same time. It's what this person was believing. Well, if I'm spiritual, then everyone's going to think I'm crazy if I share my visions. People will judge me. I think at one point they were actually embarrassed of their spiritual person's journey. Yet they were a spirit being, a light being who had a vision to share. Afraid of ridicule and judgment. So if you were spiritual and this person was traditional, their fear was what people would say about you. What, in essence, what people would say about them. Just because you're spiritual doesn't mean you, it's what this person envisioned, you know, what spiritual people were about and what their friend and family group were visualizing what spiritualism was all about. Like, oh, you gotta be kooky, or you do witchcraft, or you know what I mean? It's so far from the truth, guys. It's be practical and spiritual. You can be both. Then they're like, oh, this person is practical. They're not like sitting up there in some guru's hat or something, you know what I mean? They're just regular people who are answering the call. And people were making fun of your spiritualism, and this person thought that people would make fun of them, that make a laughing stock out of them. Yeah. See? This person is someone who gets a lot of visions. And they could have shocking revelations. Fear. Fear of judgment. If they're thinking if they tell people that they're going to be judged. What will people say? Whoa. Thinking that people are going to think that I'm the devil or doing witchcraft, you know, that's devil work. That's what they were doing. It's their pride and their ego. Transformation. Harsh conclusion is about to be reached. See? They got visions, man, I'm telling you. They're a light being. They're a light worker. And they get a lot of visions. A harsh cycle is about to be concluded. That's a harsh cycle this person has had to go through. Yeah. That's what they were struggling with. People making fun of them, poking fun at you or poking fun at them. So they ended things and walked away from you, from their visions. Feeling foolish. They should have put in the work. Maybe this is your work. And you're very successful at it. And you're well respected for whatever it is. And they're shocked. It's like this other lover situation is all blowing up in their face. Because they're in love with a past person. And they're worried, stressed out about how to make things fair. The spiritual person. Take care, Capricorn. Good luck.